Every brushstroke I made felt like a battle cry, yet each time I stepped back to admire my work, the echoes of laughter haunted me. "A painter? Really? You're embarrassing us!" My father had scoffed, the words slicing through my dreams like a jagged knife. My mother's eyes were filled with disappointment, as if I had committed an unforgivable sin. And my siblings? They joined in the chorus of mockery, each jab a reminder of my so-called foolishness. But I was determined. I would leave this suffocating environment where dreams were quashed before they could even breathe. I packed my bags, leaving behind not just my family, but a part of myself that had been tethered to their expectations. I moved to a small town where anonymity draped over me like a comforting blanket. Here, I could paint not just on canvas, but with the colors of my own ambition. The early days were brutal. My heart raced with self-doubt as I poured every ounce of my savings into art supplies. I worked odd jobs, waitressing, cleaning, anything that paid the bills. Day after day, I painted in my cramped studio apartment, often forgetting to eat or sleep. I was a walking ghost, haunted by the fear of failure that had been instilled in me since childhood. But each time I dipped my brush into vibrant hues, I felt alive. The world I created on canvas was a reflection of my inner turmoil, a testament to the struggle I endured. I painted late into the night, my dreams morphing into strokes of color, the reds of anger, the blues of sadness, the yellows of hope. With each piece, I poured out my heart, my pain, my vision. Months turned into years. I submitted my work to galleries, each rejection stinging like a bee. But I never let the pain consume me. I had learned that my worth was not defined by others' expectations, but by the fire burning within me. I found solace in online communities, connecting with fellow dreamers who understood the weight of ambition. They became my family, and their support fueled my resolve. Then came the breakthrough. A small gallery in a bustling city decided to showcase my work. As I stood in that gallery, surrounded by strangers admiring my paintings, it felt surreal. The colors I had so painstakingly brought to life were now a part of something bigger, something beautiful. I was no longer just the girl who wanted to paint. I was an artist, worthy of recognition. The night of the exhibition, I sold several pieces, and the validation I craved washed over me like a cascade of warm sunlight. I stepped outside, feeling the cool breeze brush against my skin, and a smile crept across my face. I had done it. I had turned my dreams into reality, but even amidst the celebration, a shadow loomed over my heart. I hadn't spoken to my family in years, and the memory of their disapproval lingered. I thought of how they would react to my success, and a part of me longed for their acknowledgement, their pride. But I also felt the weight of their scorn. Would they still mock me? Or had time brought them perspective? After much deliberation, I decided it was time to face the past. I returned home, a place that felt both familiar and foreign. The laughter of my childhood. The tension thickened as my father's face contorted with confusion. "You're still playing at this foolishness?" "Foolishness," I shot back, my voice steady yet laced with emotion. "You said I would never make it. You said I was embarrassing you, but look at me now." I gestured to the portfolio tucked under my arm, filled with my most cherished works. "I'm here to show you what I've accomplished." One by one, I unveiled the pieces that had poured from my soul, each one a testament to my struggle, my resilience. I watched their faces shift from skepticism to awe, the realization of my journey dawning on them like the rising sun. Finally, silence enveloped the room. My father, the man who had once belittled my dreams, looked at me with a softness I had never seen before. I didn't know," he stammered, his voice barely above a whisper. In that moment, the walls of resentment that had built up over the years began to crumble. "You never gave me a chance," I replied, my heart racing with the weight of truth. "But I did this for me, and for anyone who's ever felt like they didn't belong." As the tears streamed down my mother's cheeks, I realized that this confrontation wasn't just about proving my worth to them. It was about reclaiming my identity. I had come home not just to show them who I had become, but to show myself that I was enough just as I was. And in that quiet moment, surrounded by the family who once doubted me, I finally felt the warmth of acceptance. I had fought my battles, and though the scars of betrayal would always remain, I had emerged victorious. I had painted my own destiny,